What's up, everybody? This MTB back with you on Band Conversation. So I wanted to drop a little bit of knowledge on you real quick. So for those of us who are voters and you're getting ready to vote, and so you're hearing from all the different candidates about what they would like to do and what they plan to do in your particular area concerning them getting your vote. So me, I live in the Gaston County, Gastonia, North Carolina area. And so the thing is that there's this big race going on, and one of the biggest races is the race for mayor. And so I received this postcard or flyer, whatever, in the mail today from one of the potential candidates. And so I had an issue about what the candidate said that they were going to work on if they were selected as mayor. So I just thought I'd talk about it a little bit, share a little bit of information with you guys, just how I perceive the flyer. On the flyer, the particular candidate, who shall remain nameless, said that they had three things that they were going to focus on if they were elected mayor. First thing on the list was crime. Second thing was new jobs. Third thing was they were going to lower taxes. Let me tell you the problem with those three things, which immediately turned me off about the candidate, so I definitely will not be voting for him. So the problem is that whenever you have anybody that's in any political race that says that their agenda is to fight crime, for me, it's an automatic no. The reason being is because when you elect these persons to a political position, none of them are going to come to the actual crime-ridden area and do anything. So don't expect to see the person that you voted for out there fighting crime. It's not going to happen. It's not going to be like in the movies. You know, you're not going to be a political figure and you're going to put on your Black Panther suit and come out here and fight crime. It's not going to work like that. So when these persons, these political persons say they're going to fight crime, what they mean is that they're going to go to the police and they're going to send more police into the area for which there is considered a crime-ridden area, aka the hood, or where you who are African American or Black or Latino or Hispanic, usually those areas are considered the crime-ridden area. Now, we already know that there's tension between the community and the police because of over-policing, excessive use of force, and police just flat out shooting and killing people and getting away with it. So why would you as a candidate say that you're going to fight crime when really you know that the only thing you're going to do is send more police into an area where there's already tension between the community and police? That's an automatic no for me. Another issue when it comes to crime is that when persons who are in these political races say that they're going to stop crime or fight crime, they're going to lower crime, the problem with that is that crime is not the actual issue. Crime is the end result to several other issues that you're not addressing. So for a political person or candidate to say they're going to fight crime, it's an automatic no for me, because crime itself is not the issue. Education, low education or lack of education is an issue. Low paying jobs or no jobs at all is an issue. When you're talking about crime in a particular area, most people who are in that age range that commit crimes are teenagers to young adults. That means teenagers from 13 to 25. In that range, that age range is the range where a lot of people who commit crimes, that's the age range of a lot of people who are being arrested, locked up, involved in gang violence, involved in drug dealing, drug using, home breaking in homes and things like that. It's the young adults and the teenagers. So the problem is, if you don't have programs in the community that are for young people, then you get crime. Crime is the result of other issues that are not being addressed. When you have public schools who don't have the necessary tools and things that they need to teach, or we have teachers who are not being paid what they should be paid, therefore we're losing good teachers, therefore we have a lack of educators to educate, we have classrooms that are overcrowded. When all these things take place and you have a problem with education, you have a problem with programs or lack of programs in the community, and you have a lack of jobs that are geared towards teenagers or young adults, then crime becomes an issue, because if I can't feed my family, what do? I commit crimes. If I can't feed myself, what do? I commit crimes. If there are no programs in place to keep me off the streets or keep me from getting involved in gang activities, what do? Most gangs are related to crime in some sort of way. So that's an automatic issue for me when a candidate says that crime is an issue that they're going to attack. But crime is not the issue. It's other issues that lead to crime. Crime is the end result. If you will put these other programs and things in place and address these other issues concerning the teens and young adults, then you won't have as much crime as there is. So then you're actually fighting crime. Then you're actually doing something about the crime rate, because you're addressing the issues that lead to crime. If you just simply send police into the area and you're going to start arresting everybody, that's not an issue. That's not a way to solve the issue of crime. What you're doing is you're increasing the prison population, and then that's a whole nother problem. Okay. Second thing that this particular candidate, who shall remain nameless, had on his agenda, crime was number 1, new jobs was number 2. The problem with that is that you have to know your people. You have to know the community for which you're serving. So if you're serving this community, if you're serving the Gaston County community, what I would suggest is that you get to know the people in the community, because the people who are asking for more jobs or new jobs or higher paying jobs usually, again, fall into the category of the hood, Black or Hispanic, Latino community. And when you're dealing with people from this particular area in this particular community, you have to address other issues, like we said previously. So you have to know the people and know where they're at. So therefore, if the community, this particular part of the community in the hood, necessarily has an issue with lack of education or no education at all, you can't say you're bringing in new jobs, because 9 times out of 10, you're bringing in jobs that will not be geared towards the people who really need the job. Does that make sense? So the people who have a lack of education or no education at all can't apply for a job that's geared towards corporate America. So you bring in a corporate facility that's going to hire people, but you got to have a bachelor's degree or higher, and you're dealing with people, many of them, who don't even have a GED or a high school diploma. So then again, you're not addressing the issue. So you're bringing in jobs, but it's not geared towards the people in the community that actually need jobs. So again, I don't see that as a good quality, that you're using that as part of your campaign, that you're going to bring in new jobs, because if you don't know the community, you can't bring in jobs that's geared towards the community. Third thing that this particular candidate, who shall remain nameless, said that they were going to lower taxes. Now, here's the issue with that. When you say you're going to bring in new jobs, you can't turn around and say that you're going to lower taxes. It's not going to work, because in this particular community, for people who are asking for more jobs, new jobs, higher paying jobs, and then you turn around, you're saying that you're bringing in new jobs, so then that means you're bringing business to the area. You can't do both. You can't bring business to the area and then lower taxes. It just don't work that way, because the taxes that the people pay is what pays for the things that we see within the city. So if you want the city to have a certain standard, if you want the area you live to hold a certain style or a certain demeanor about the actual city that you live in, if you want the roads to be paved, if you want nice green trees along the highways and along the roads, you want the sidewalks fixed, you want nice shopping stores, and you want better schools, and you want better facilities and better recreational centers and all those things, there's no way that you can lower taxes. It's just not going to happen. It can't happen, because the cost of living worldwide continues to go up. So if the cost of living worldwide is going up, guess what? The cost of living here has to go up. And what's going to go up? Your taxes are going to go up. You can't bring in new businesses and bring in more people who live in the area and say that you're going to lower taxes. It just doesn't work that way. If you don't believe me, let me give you an example. McDonald's started out with a dollar menu. That means everything on the dollar menu was literally 99 cents plus tax. Once you added tax, it was $1.13 or something like that. Okay, if you go to McDonald's right now, the dollar menu no longer exists. They have a $2 menu, and a $3 menu, and then they got where you can mix and match and put the $2 and $3 together. But there's no longer a dollar menu because the cost of living has went up. So that means everything concerning their menu, everything concerning what they buy, what they serve, what they give to you, what they get from the corporate company, all the prices have went up. Therefore, they had to raise the price of what they charge you for a $1 hamburger. You live in a city where the cost of living is continuously going up. The cost of living continuously going up means your taxes continually have to go up, which means when this brother says, I'm going to lower taxes, he flat out told a lie. You can't lower taxes. It's impossible to lower taxes. So for me, this is an absolute no for this particular person, this candidate. I don't know about you, but that's the brother who sent the flyer in the mail. I'm not voting for you because all three of your points, crime, new jobs, and lower taxes, all are a lie. So just for a little information for y'all. You don't have to see it my way, but I just thought I'd drop some little bit of what I thought on the situation. MTB, I'm out.